Okay, let's look at the information for this question. All right, the coordinates are actually given to us. Okay, we are told that P as well as Q are the midpoints, and that PQ is actually parallel to BC. So I'm going to note down inside. So since P and Q are the midpoint, I'm going to find the midpoint first. Okay, now let me take a look at the question. It's being indicated that PQ is being produced, all right, to meet x-axis at R. I'm supposed to find the coordinates of R. There are two methods. I'm going to show you the first method. Notice, PQ, once I extend, I meet R, it means that the line PQ, I will need to find the equation for it to intersect with the x-axis. Okay? Since it's the intersection of two lines, I'm going to find the equation of the two lines using simultaneous equation to solve for R. So first thing, the x-axis has the equation y equals 0. Next, I need to find the equation of the line PQ. So first, I find the gradient of PQ by using the coordinates I have found so far. Next, put it inside the equation and find the y-intercept. Okay, so remember, I can use either P or Q, but I choose to use P because they are all integers. Okay, remember, the diagram has a lot of different lines. In order for us not to confuse, it will be good once I find the equation of the line that I want, indicate is for which particular line. In this case, it's for PQ. And remember, our equation for line PQ and the x-axis intersect to actually at the point R. So this means that I can solve for simultaneous equation for these two lines. So very quickly, I label this as 1, I label this as 2, equation 1 equal to equation 2, and solve accordingly. So there you go. This is my first method, tapping on the fact that the intersection of two lines, I'm able to find the coordinates of an unknown point. Okay, now I'm going to show a second method. Some of you all see it as, oh, teacher, in the line PQ, since it's extended, all right, to meet x-axis at PR, all 3 points, P, Q, and R are collinear. This means that I can make use of the fact that they have the same gradient. Let me indicate the coordinates now. So this means the gradient of PQ must be equal to the gradient of PR. Okay, and my job is to find the value of x. So after solving, we will be able to get x is equal to 4.6. Again, I can write down the coordinates of R in this case. So there are two different methods here. One is based on the fact that, all right, it's the intersection of two lines. So this method usually works for all unknown points that you need to find. But in this particular question, since all 3 points are actually collinear, we can use the fact that the gradient is the same to solve for the unknown point. So for part 2, is Q the midpoint of PR? Let us find the midpoint of PR. Using the midpoint formula, all right, I need to identify my coordinates for P as well as my coordinates of R. Find the midpoint. Notice this is totally different for my coordinates of Q. So this is definitely not equal to 4, 1.5. So what do I conclude? Q is not midpoint of PR. All right, and I've completed this application word problem.